Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 42 of Europa Universalis 4. I'm still waiting to declare a war on Venice. I can't really do it at the moment though, because unfortunately they are, well, obviously they're Catholic and France is a defender of the faith. And at the moment France would actually come in and help them. And I could probably get Spain to fight with me against France. But to be fair, I'd sooner be France's ally than Spain's, because I'd quite like to grab like some of Naples and probably as much of Italy as I can get later on. So I think I'd sooner be friends with the big blue blob, because they are starting to chomp away at bits of England as well. And yeah, I'd sooner be friends with France than with Spain, I think. So I'm going to be waiting on that one. In the meantime, we've got this war going on with Ethiopia. It's not really a war that I'm particularly concerned about, shall we say. We can't... No, we can. We can actually go and get down there and try and grab their capital. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm not too bothered about this territory down here. Mainly what I want to do is grab this territory up here and go and feed it to Fezzan. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. There is a little bit more land up here that we could go ahead and grab. And we've got that army there on standby because Fezzan keep getting a few... rebellions. That's probably my own fault, simply due to giving Fezzan far more land than they could core. They were probably massively overextended. They've actually got quite a big army. I don't know how that managed to sneak past there, so let's go ahead and try and chase them down if we can. You're actually going straight in there, are you? It's going to be very, very difficult and slow to get in there, actually. So much so we might not actually get there. Now, they do have a better commander than me. This is in the Highlands. I'm going to try and engage. Some of them, they were trying to move out. We're vastly outnumbered, but you know what? We'll take the gamble. We do have the terrain penalty, unfortunately. But we've got a much superior army. Much better morale, much better discipline. And we were able to just give them a good kick in. We didn't even really have to think about what we were doing. There's Fungi's army, which may not quite get out of there. No, so their army's going to take a kicking as well. I'm quite happy to give Spain military access. And if we can actually grab this fort, we'll come down here and reinforce this army. Just before we do anything else, though, let's just go ahead and flip all of these occupations over. Again, I forgot what the button is. It's that one. So let's just go and quickly flip all of these over to Fezzan, because I just want to see how much war score it would be. We don't necessarily want to, you know, get too greedy. We could definitely try and take some more of the coast, though. They've only got one coastal province down here, which is Saab, although I'd have to sort of link up to it directly. So we might wait on that one. But if I were to try and sue for peace with you and take all of this and give it to Fezzan, you currently wouldn't be able to do it, but it would be 44 war score. And we only have 18, but we don't have a single fort yet. As soon as we have some forts, that is going to change. We've certainly got a few more wars that we can do. We've just got one to grab the Hassa, so we'll probably get them taken out. Who are you allied with? With Kara and Tabaristan. Kara is quite small, actually. We've got a revolt. It is another one over here in Fezzan. Should have just kept those guys over there, but they can go over and deal with it, so I don't mind that too much. We are losing money at the moment because we're reinforcing. I did just think about going to buy some buildings, but we will wait on that one. Extra trade efficiency and gain 50 Diplo. Or we can just take a massive chunk of money now. Let's gain the Diplo power. Would be nice at some point to be able to increase our tech. Now, you're coming towards me there with a little bit of an army, which I have to admit does give me some cause for concern. Well, we'd sooner get that... Right. Pause up, because you're not letting me select things, which I feel is a bit unfair. We'd sooner actually get this if we can. Now, he's probably going to try and move in and attack. Well, he might be just sort of trying to slip around the outside. I'm actually being a little bit cheeky there. You're going to go and claim that back, are you? Now we're on 78%. Amazingly as well, we can't actually get back through there, even though we got there in the first place. So let's group this army together. And now we're going to go in there and deal with your stack, and then we'll go down and deal with your capital. So we are taking a penalty here. Cossack aggression happens. Fine. Gain 5 prestige. So we do have the terrain penalty, but again, their army has just been, or will be, brutally murdered. Not much they can do about that one. So let's get back down there and deal with their capital. Apparently we've dealt with the rebellion that was up here, and we're unsieging the province, so that's fine. Get on with doing that. And yeah, then just get down here and grab this. We're at 37% war score. Fazan will probably go around and just claim some more of the provinces. I do notice that Kaffa seems to be at war with them there. Gain some piety to lose ducats. Yes, we do want to gain some piety because we want to be able to do some conversions. So you guys get back over there to Alexandria. That's another war that we've won. Did we just run into their troops somewhere and finish them off again? I think it's just because they keep making like little one stacks. They're trying to reinforce, but they're sort of suffering horribly because of it. France, can you please stop being defender of the Christian faith? I want to attack Venice. No, France is still defender of the faith. Stop it, France. Civil war somewhere that we're not too bothered about. And we will definitely go to war with Austria at some point, but while I can still pick off the little bits and pieces in the Middle East and Egypt and, you know, sort of working our way towards India, we're going to spread in all directions. You've just got to take your battles in a relatively logical order. There's no point just going for the biggest power. And some people did say that I'd let Austria blob out, but all Austria really did was take a chunk of land from Hungary, and most of this stuff has got, like, really crappy development. I mean, look, it's like 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not like it's really, really good terrain. I mean, the Commonwealth is far more of a problem than Austria is, to be honest. That is the Great Horde wanting military access. They can go fish. So you're starting to get a little bit of an army together, but I don't know what you're going to do with it. There's 7% chance now that we're actually going to grab this. We're making money again now as well. They might even be willing to peace out. It's always worth keeping an eye on this. They are actually willing to. Would you be willing to give us war reps as well? And all of your money? You don't have much, but we only need a bit more war score. If we let their capital fall, then they'll almost definitely agree to that. A great advisor has died. We've actually lost 2. That was unfortunate. So let's go for the improved relations. And we'll probably, I guess, just go for the morale of armies. The discipline was nice. But I am trying to save a little bit of money, because we will need to be able to afford to adopt an institution. We just suffered a loss there. I thought we were at positive 7%, but they've got other wars going on as well, so they're not going to last too long. The fact that we can beat them with 1 stack really says it all. They are allied with somebody down here. I'm not too sure where. Oh, it's Fungi they're allied with. We'll be going for Fungi later on. What we might do is move this 26 stack over here and use them to attack the Hassa. Although we will need to defend against Kara, actually, so we might move up there. We'll turn on this fort. We'll turn on this fort. We'll probably turn on the one in Aleppo as well. They're probably the only ones we'll need. So as soon as we can peace out of this war, and they're actually asking for peace already, 28% chance their capital's going to fall. We're already near the end of the tick. So we might as well wait and see if it happens. Knights are still being annoying. Go on, 28% chance. Oh, come on, game. You can do better than that. They are willing to accept, though. Can we get more money from you? Yep, you'll accept all of that, and you'll give all of that land away to... Yep, that's fine, then. We'll accept those demands. Job done. So let's grab you and bring you over here. So we lost 33,000 men. They lost 36,000. Didn't even think we'd lost that much, to be honest, but... We've got another war that we can go and prepare for now. We probably also want to start building a spy network on Alodia, because we want to take some of that. We've got CBs against Kara, but it's the Hassa that we want to take, because we've got a CB to grab all of that land there. Well, 2 of the provinces. We've got a mission for it, actually. Now, Kara, You're not going to be the war leader. You're actually in a war with the Golden Horde at the moment anyway. How big is your military? Show me by country name. There is actually an option now that they added where you can turn on a limited ledger so you can't see a lot of this information. Because it is a bit cheaty that I can have a look and see how big somebody's army is before I declare war on them. So we could probably go ahead and declare this war right away. But I want to make sure I've got a unit over here next to the guys that I want to attack. But we should be fine. Again, I'm just going to keep my eye on Venice. Because we want to make sure that they get out of... well, we want France to stop being the defender of the faith. That's the problem right now. Somebody else starts a religious war, then that's fine. I mean, Spain is quite strong. If Spain would come in on our side if we actually started that war. Oh, Spain wouldn't actually come in anymore. Because they're in another war. Okay, that's fine. So we've got to wait anyway. We've got more flipping revolt going on over there. So let's get back over there and deal with it. I'd prefer not to keep having to deal with Fazan's revolt, but it is my own fault. Let's go ahead and bring one of these stacks over here then. So you can come over here. You can move down to here. And you need to have a leader. So you can go ahead and have that guy. And you need to keep building up to the correct size, so... And then 8 artillery, I believe it is. Now, does that put us over the force limit? It still doesn't put us anywhere near it, so we can build the other armies up later on. Good, so we're just getting an extra stack. Why did I pause there? So we'll just let all of these armies get into position. We'll let all of these armies get into position. We can invest in a technology. Now it is admin. Now we are paying over the odds for it, but we need it because we are behind. We are suffering some corruption, which is costing us money. So next time we get another idea group, we'll probably go for a military idea. Yeah, we'll probably go for a military idea next time around. Because we always seem to be well ahead in military, so that's fine. We do have one rebel faction of our own, but it's progressing very slowly, so I'm not overly concerned about that. While those troops are moving into position, let's have a quick look at the institutes here. So we are starting to adopt. We've embraced it in 2 out of our 120 provinces. It would cost us a lot of money to fully embrace it, but we'll do what we can. Which is another reason why I actually wanted to go to war with Venice. Because we could take an awful lot of money from Venice if we could go to war with them. So you guys are sort of getting into position. You're going to be taking a fair bit of attrition. I appreciate that, but not a lot I can do. Could go ahead and bump our stability up again. Get up to stability 3. Now, do I want to take any of... Our air Campbell is now loose slips. When ruling it will give us foreign spy detection minus 20%. Oh dear. Oh dear. So let's go ahead. We're in position. Let's go ahead and declare our war on these guys. So Kara's not even going to come in. It's just Tabaristan, who I'm not terribly bothered about. So we're actually going to take all 3 of their provinces. Let's just jump straight in on top of them there. They shouldn't get out of there. Are they going to get out? They're going to get out on the 8th. We're going to get there on the 7th. No, we've got them. So let's just detach a siege and move some men over there. Some rebels have crossed the border. We're going to detach a single unit here. It says you can't move into there, but you should be able to. Well, okay, in that case, you can all stay grouped together. We will detach a siege there and we'll come down and deal with that rebellion. A little bit annoying, they're not even my separatists. We do have insufficient support there, but it's more than enough to deal with the rebellion that we see. They did get it as well, the cheeky gits, but we'll finish them off. So, can we actually get in over here? Doesn't look like we can, so we'll go back there. You can detach a siege and move back over there. All I seem to do in this game is deal with other people's rebellions. Did you not even actually get killed? You just sort of backed off. Well, that's fine. Again, they'll be considered the attackers here, so that should finish them off quite nicely. And yep, they are dead. Fine. Let's get you back to Alexandria again. Just sit in my own territory. So, we've got that one. That's now back to our control. You can move over here. We don't have to worry about Kara. So it's Tiberistan that is involved in this war. Can't really get to them, I don't think. But once we've got like 100% war score on these guys, we'll see if we can get into Tiberistan just to piece them out of the war. Maybe they'll bring their army down here. I don't know what they're going to do. So we don't really need the fort on in Aleppo. We don't really need this fort on over here. Let's go ahead and just move you onto the coast so you're not getting so much attrition. So who do we have access through? Oh, we actually do have access through Kara. So we'll just march through there and we'll go and siege out Persia. Now you have got some more troops in over there, but you can't really go anywhere with them, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just watching these rebels, Persian separatists. We don't want them coming over here and giving us problems. So I don't even think we really need Baghdad fort turned on either. Lost our royal marriage with Fazan. We'll go ahead and get that back. So that is that done. As soon as these walls, well, the walls have fallen. As soon as we get the siege, we can just march over here and kill that. They do have a little 3-stack there over a strait, which we won't be able to grab, which is unfortunate, because we don't have any ships over there. And I can't really get any ships around there. I mean, I guess I could build some ships here, but it really isn't worth the effort just for this war. A little bit of provincial unrest. Now, where are you crossing into? Are you just going there, or are you coming into my territory? Looks like you're just staying there for now. There's, can we just go ahead and reach you? No, we can't. So we'll stay there all grouped up, taking massive attrition. So they're not moving those troops. We're at 42%. Looks like Fazan are coming around to help as well. I mean, I don't really want to do anything with Tiberistan other than piece them out. So if we can get their capital, we should just be able to white piece them, and then it'll make it much easier to get the war score we need to take everything off of Hassa. And then we probably need to go and declare war on Najad. And we don't have a CV against them, so let's go ahead and make sure we start building a spy network. And then it'll just be Oman, and then we'll have all of the Middle East then. We have won that siege, fantastic, so let's go and march in there. I'm not even going to bother with the leader. But yeah, the problem is we can't actually get to this island. I'd have got him with the rest of the stat though. We'd have had to, well, we stat wiped them anyway, so you can just stay there. But yeah, we can't actually get to this island unless we can get open borders through Oman. Because then we should be able to go this way around, because they don't control this side of it. In fact, they don't control this side of it either, so we probably can actually go straight through. I know they did actually change the way that straits worked. It used to be... You are trying to... I don't even know which way you're trying to get there. The rule used to be something daft, like... What, do we have boats here? Not sure what's happening. Not sure how we're going out to sea. The rule used to be something along the lines of if they control both sides of the strait, they can blockade it. So as they don't control this side of the strait, I think I can actually get there. But you can't. Looks like we're going via sea, but I mean, I don't see any ships there that we're using. The transports aren't on the move, so I don't know how we're getting there. Doesn't actually say we're going anywhere. We seem to be moving but not moving. Let's see if we can actually get... Right, what have we got here? We'll take the admin power. We've got your capital. Let's just, first of all, let's try and piece you out. Just want a white piece. Will you give me war reps? I mean, I do have your capital after all. You will give me war reps. Give me war reps and all of your money for the inconvenience. So let's get you back over here. So that will now give us a lot more war score. 99% actually. So as we've already got 99% war score, let's just sue for peace and take the whole lot. and take all of your money. Send demands. There we go. They've gone. That completes the mission for us as well. Gives us some trade efficiency. That does unfortunately leave us with some rebels that we need to deal with. Do we need that fort there? I'm going to go with no. Let's get rid of it. We do have some coring to do. Let's work on the coring before we work on the conversions. But we do have some conversions that we can't really do. New mission. Safeguard Eastern Anatolia. Conquer Tunisia. Constantine Tunis. Well, we do want Tunis. Which we'll take for ourselves. Constantine and there's Deborah. So we need to take the island. And that's Constantine. I mean, we could take Constantine for ourselves. I could take it for myself to complete the mission. And then I could take them all for myself, I think. And then give them to Fazan. So we'll go ahead and do that one. And Gudem's, that one as well. They hold provinces that we have claims on. But yeah, the mission is just to take Constantine, Tunis and Gerba. So yeah, we should be able to do that. Apparently we've still got provinces that we can core. We are... Provinces under siege. Oh yeah, because that's the one that's got the... we're looking over here. That's the one that's got these cheeky little gits in. Right, you just march over there and give them a good kicking, please. We'll keep gaining the piety. We're going to want that conversion speed. So we will be the attacker here. We'll get a straight crossing, but, I mean, you know, we've got 3-to-1 numbers, although we do have insufficient support on that army. It did a really bad split with them, but province is no longer under siege, so we can go ahead and start coring that. Cede Kenna to the Ottomans. Ottomans lose their claim on it. I'll lose my claim on it. I mean, I didn't really want it anyway. I was just fabricating the claim to give it to Fazan, so I'm fine with that. So when is our truce up against you guys? It's up in 92, so we've still got 5 years before we can get that from Tunis, but we will. We will grab that. Let's get you guys together. Let's go ahead and get you somewhere coastal. And that's probably where we're going to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.